Hello there and welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. Now last time we managed to actually find the barrow itself. Obviously it's still covered entirely because it was recovered after a failed expedition 25 years ago. Found it. We don't have permission to dig there. He needs proof that it's worthwhile doing. The farmer, the landowner, needs proof that it's worth doing again because the last expedition ended poorly. So we need to find that. I think we may have found it because we went back to the inn, had a rough night's sleep, had this kind of weird dream of outside the barrow itself and this little goblin creature. I'm assuming it's probably called Hob. Hob's barrow. The barrow belongs to him. Maybe barking up the wrong tree. Anyway, I'm going to call him Hob anyway. Hob told us that he has the cure to what ails me dad and everything will become clear in the morning. So when we woke up in the morning, we found a journal and a mysterious kind of carved stone. It's like strapped to it. Turns out, on further inspection, that is me dad's journal, and he was involved in the team, a 3-person team or 3-man team, who excavated the barrow 25 years ago. Now, turns out obviously the farmer's brother, the one who currently owns the land, his brother who used to own the land, it's getting a bit complicated. He was one of the expeditioners into the barrow. He kind of went driven mad and he ended up self-deleting himself. And my dad came out and was in his current state basically. Can't speak, can't move. He's obviously in hospital now, he's still alive. No idea who the third person is. But obviously, hopefully we're going to find out. We need to get into that barrow, I think, to see Hob himself. Other than some weird dream. We need to do that. We need to we still need to find the guy who invited us here to excavate the barrow. He's still missing in the wind. Overall, we're in an okay spot. Still a lot to do. No idea where this is going to lead. Legit no idea where this is going. I'm very intrigued though. So guys, grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, and let's dive back into the excavation of Hob's Barrow. Enjoy guys, enjoy. Right, so we are early morning. We're going to check my to-do list. Mr. Bryden. Investigate local folklore and convince Mr. Bryden to allow excavation. Those are our 2 things. We're on the second day as well. Investigate local folklore. Should we try that one? Let's go talk to some people. Mr. Crozier.
Good day.
Good day.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier.
Show everyone everything.
Journal.
Let's show everyone everything.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Ha! Have you gone daft? Why would
Probably
I have
not.
your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
I'm wondering who can actually
I found out my father
ask
visited
about that.
Bewley
There's got to be
25
someone
years
that's
ago. William Bateman.
like obvious.
Perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad. What were you here for?
That's what I intend to find out.
It's a bit,
What do you make of
a bit
this
intriguing.
stone?
Don't look like out to me.
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Okay, let's go for the folklore.
The old cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it
Hob?
this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Hob?
Never drank
Could
a
that be
day
Hob?
in his
Hob?
life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the
Judges
Devil's
aren't really
Toe?
sober.
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle. Can't say I've seen her
Okay.
myself, mind.
Do you know any
Tell me
other
about the
stories
goblin?
about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
I'm not stopping you
Apologies.
working. I mean, you can,
I'm
you know,
having some trouble
work.
extricating a knife from a
Oh,
table
I would
in
need
the
to pick
Plough
up a
and
knife. I
Furrow.
forgot about the knife.
Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
Okay. You're just going to do it for us. All right.
That were a struggle.
Damn
Here
right.
you are.
Yeah, it was to me, I know. Right,
Thank
so
you
why have we
so
got a
much.
knife now?
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Thank you. Right, so can we have a look at this knife?
I should be careful. The blade is sharp.
I would hope so. It's a knife. Do I need to use it? I've got anything to use it with in here? I don't think so. A knife, got a chisel, got the lantern, journal stone, chicken star IAW. That's bizarre. All the kids are gone as well. Oh, it's market day, isn't it? Aye. Do you have anything
Good
to say
day.
yet?
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want a hand? Can I help you? Guy's gone.
I don't wish to
nothing.
carry around my heavy excavation tools.
Alright, that's how it tools. Herbert, keep a watch, will you? What was that? Oh, window box. Alright. I was wondering what that was there. I saw something flash up on the screen. I don't think I need anything from the window box. Let's go this way. He's gone. No talking to him. It is like super early in the morning though. I think everyone's still in bed. Head to the church. Doggo. Hello, Doggo.
Hey, boy.
Timmy stuck down the well. Shall we follow the dog? Let's follow the dog. I don't know why I feel the need to. I feel compelled to follow this dog. And he's gone. Well, we can look at the cairn, can't we? Is the cairn up here? Oh, hello. Close up, eye close up. And what looks to be a not very nice drawing.
Good day.
Sydney, must you be so unruly? Run along home now, won't you?
Did you lure me here? Dog, did
I
you lure me
believe
here?
we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
Okay.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
James.
Are you a painter?
Who?
You see this beck before you? Look at the water.
Yes.
See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest. Be it a stone or a small corner of the current, I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
Oh, very pretentious.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Okay.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
So let me paint you.
Yeah. I haven't even seen your work.
seen your work. What if you can't paint?
Don't fret, my dear. You shall be the shining star of my new world. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Okay. A little bit
What do
creepy.
you make of this
Coming up a
stone?
little bit creepy. A little bit creepy
It's
vibe.
antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know
Yes.
more about you,
Tell me more.
Thomasina.
I don't want to
What
talk
time
about
do you
me.
like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
It's probably not, but he's coming across a little creepy. He is
Late,
asking too many
with 3
questions.
spoons of sugar and spending time with my husband.
You disappoint me. I sense no truth in your words. Are you a woman of dubious principles, Thomasina?
You ask
No.
too many questions.
But I don't think, too many questions.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
Mr. Shoulder. I always
A
forget
man
his
of
name.
Bewley?
I always
Yes.
forget his name.
I care not for the men of Bewley, only for the visitors.
Okay, so who exactly are you? James who?
Was that your
You-
dog?
James
Yes,
Panswick.
his name is Sidney. Quite the excitable pup. Don't mind his bark. The little fellow wouldn't hurt a fly.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
I
think he's Lord-
gentleman. Now that is someone who
Is
commands
he Lord
respect.
Panswick in
Do you know him
disguise?
personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
I don't think.
See
I don't
you
think
soon,
so.
my dear.
I don't think so. Yeah, let's go. James, you're a bit weird.
The water is icy cold.
Can I take some of it? Do I have a container? Can I take some of that water? Just throw it on him or kind of put a knife on him. Right, let's disappear. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, yay, let's chase another creepy girl. Just what we think.
Excuse
oh, hello.
me, sir.
Hi.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
We are indeed. Sir?
That's my name.
How marvellous.
Yes.
It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Heavens,
Oh, shit.
I'd given up on finding you.
Oh,
Please
we
take
found
a
him.
seat, Miss Bateman.
We
have
found
much
him.
to discuss.
Damn right we do. I'll see this is,
You've proven
special
to
bench
be
as
quite
well.
the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies.
Thank
You
you.
see, I've been bound to my bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it
Oh,
you're
was that
feeling
your
better
house?
now?
Aye, I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
Fair
I'm
point.
sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you,
Not
Mr.
that easily.
Shoulder.
Not that
Spent a
easily.
good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed, I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry.
You're forgiven.
Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvellous.
Alright.
I've just
Tell me what
learned
the
that
skivvy
my
is.
father was
What's
part
going
of
on?
the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
Oh, really?
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this.
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence.
Yes.
You are
A
following
bit
in
too
your
many
father's
coincidences.
footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
There's quite a few too many coincidences here.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow.
Who was your
Stories that
father,
some
though?
folk
Was he the
round here
other?
take
Was he
a
the
little
third
too seriously,
member?
especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
Lads?
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
Okay.
Why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My
What lads are we
curiosity
talking
has
about?
grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
True. When they say lads, does he mean the previous expedition?
I've managed to find Hobbs Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying.
True.
You'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Oh no.
Uh,
A lovely young lad
I don't think,
such as yourself has a better
I don't think
chance
Mr.
of
Bryden
changing his
likes,
mind than a
Mr.
shaky
Shoulder.
old goat like me.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the Barrow.
I didn't foresee anyone
Fair
I wrote
point.
to you.
Fair
I'm
point.
sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Did you know
Right,
my
we're gonna have a
father?
huge low dump
I
here.
don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had
Hello,
no
Bertie.
idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm
Miss
beginning to wonder that
Bateman,
myself.
I did not take you for a credulous individual.
None of the sort. What can you tell me about the previous
I mean, there's
excavation of
coincidence.
Hobbs
Too
Barrow?
many.
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Herne Wood
shit.
was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
Maybe
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but
Hold
I
on a second.
managed to keep myself fed. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It was long said that a goblin made his home there. The rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself.
that's what I was thinking actually.
Villagers
Well, is
believed
it
that
tied to
ridding the
Hob
Barrow
himself,
of
the
its
little goblin?
lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it
probably
were
why I
his
went in
intent
there
to
with,
join
you
the
know,
excavation when coming here, I do not
no
know.
qualms.
But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrel, people say it did the trick. The crop
Maybe
started
sacrificed
to grow
someone?
back, and health returned to the livestock. Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand. Folk here are a superstitious lot.
The sea
They
mate. The
don't
sea
want
mate.
you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's
Actually,
also
people
why
be
I'd
weird.
venture nobody around here
People be
wants you
weird.
to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true.
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did
Okay.
it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear.
I'm
Coincidence
not
reigns
entirely
supreme.
sure about that.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr.
That's
Bryden?
that
in
is
the
what I'm
excavation?
interested in. Was
I'm
it your
afraid I
dad?
don't know. Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides,
it
the excavation
Panswick,
were
maybe?
undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
So maybe the third person was Panswick. This mysterious Mr. Panswick. Because he seems to have profited.
Tell me more of this folklore
Strange,
you
alright.
mention.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version
Probably-
or another of this story.
That's why I'm calling him Hob, because he's a goblin and he lives in the Barrow.
Described the barrow
So it's
as a
Hobbs Barrow.
thin place.
Belongs to him.
Goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Thin place. Thin place?
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter
I'm
of
not
which
so
makes
sure.
it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I
Saxnot.
recall
Alright.
one such anecdote. But Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However,
Fair point.
when collecting them, he insisted on paying
Sow's
for them with
teeth.
a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any
Is it true, though?
explanation been
Is it
offered for
actually
why
true,
this
though?
Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
Some
What is a
slight.
thin place?
Alright.
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world. Just superstition, of course, as you well know.
Piercing the veil, so to speak.
I had a
alright.
peculiar dream
Yeah,
last
tell him about the
night.
dream.
I
Tell him
met
about
a
the dream.
creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding,
It's,
Remarkable
it's
coincidence.
very weird.
Nothing
I like
more
it.
than that.
but there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
Definitely not a
It's strange,
coincidence.
I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
Who I am? Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe her dad was deep into the occult and this kind of stuff. Paranormal, I don't know if it's classed as paranormal, superstitions, cryptids, creatures, stuff like that. And he was running into trouble, some of the scary stuff, and he's trying to keep his daughter out of it to stop her getting like drawn into this kind of stuff at the same time. Maybe he tells her it's hogwash, so that she just kind of like pushes it to one side. That's just superstition. That's not actually real. You have to excuse me. I'm feeling a little bit tired still.
This is my father's journal.
You know, you feel a
Incredible.
little bit off
Can
colour,
I
like
look
it's a little bit
inside?
off.
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
It's
You
got to
and
be
I
something
both.
inside
All feels
the
very
inside
out
the
of
barrow
character
itself.
for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
Yeah, we've got to
What
get
do you
in though.
make of this strange stone?
The carving of a cockerel.
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Maybe.
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you
Yes.
there?
Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
I'll give you it back. I think that was all the conversation, wasn't it? Right.
We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman.
Well, really?
I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Interesting,
Certainly.
yes.
Thank you
Probably
so very
horrific
much
and
for
terrifying.
responding to my letter
Yes,
and for coming
probably
here.
that as well.
We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm
Where
to
we going?
take me a spot of the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you,
All right.
Mr. Shoulder.
Thank
I'm
you very
sorry
much.
again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
Okay. You know, he's walking quite spry for someone
I'm
who's old
starting to
and
wonder if
apparently can't
Mr.
walk very well.
Shoulder even existed.
I do find that very odd.
The day was starting to test me.
Okay.
The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening.
Yeah, it's too... There's definitely something bigger going on.
It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature.
I would too. Don't
What
worry
if my
about it.
dream wasn't just a dream?
Maybe it was a vision. Maybe it's someone actually talking to you. Maybe it was a
What if
goblin
it was
actually
all
talking
more
to you.
than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father?
Yeah, we have to try. Thought she would be here.
Good day, little one.
Hello, little girl. Do
Hello.
you speak? Do you speak?
What's this? A fiddle bow?
Hob's
There's
sister?
no string. My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Another creepy little girl. At
Don't
least
be
she's not.
shy.
At
I
least
don't
she's
mean
not
you
talking.
any harm. What are you doing out here all alone on the moors?
So this is apparently the goblin's sister?
Do you live here?
Maybe? Did I hear that correctly?
Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes? Hey!
Wait. Did I?
Most peculiar.
Did I
Perhaps
take
I
the?
can mend the bow for
Okay,
her.
so I took it. All right.
If memories of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair coated in a waxy resin. The
Okay,
strings
so now
don't
when it's-
vibrate without it.
Now we just need animal hair. Now we just need animal hair because I have the resin already. How fucking lucky. Right, so where am I getting animal hair from? Can I have some hair from the stag's head?
The poor thing. I don't need to use the filthy lavatories.
Right. Can
Hello
I
there.
actually talk to you?
Yes.
My
Hi.
name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted? Ted Cross?
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local,
Tell me about
Mr.
yourself.
Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Oh. Oh, ho, ho,
Are you a
ho.
travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing
might
a new
have
song
some
tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
hair.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
What do you make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see.
South, oh. Proper
Have you
Geordie.
heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Certainly try. I think I'm going to need some hair before... Oh, wait, it's actually... He said horse, didn't he? Oh. Does that mean there's a horse in this alley? Yes, it does. Hi, horse.
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Yeah, don't be approaching a horse at the
She
back
almost
end.
took my head off.
Yeah, because you touched it from the back end.
A fine specimen. That's not mine to take. The horse has been provided with some drinking water.
Right. Do we have anything? Knife with
I
horse?
could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
It's probably gonna hurt. Do we have a treat? Maybe can we go find a treat for her? I don't know. Sugar cubes are done to death. Maybe sugar cubes might work. Actually, should we ask Stanley? Maybe he's got some. Maybe he's got an apple or something along those lines. Stanley.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Maybe ask him about it. Did he have a treat?
Hello there.
Yes.
Is that
Hi.
your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Thistlecrack.
Aye, it were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Thank you for your
Um,
time.
Do you
Make
have
sure
any?
you watch my performance later, won't you?
All right.
I'll try.
Yes. So can we now just go and talk to her? I think we still need a treat. But I don't think we've got anything edible to feed her. Go and have a chat with her.
I don't wish to lose an eye. I'll have to gain her trust.
Alright, so we definitely need something. Alright, let's go looking for something nice. Oh, flashback. Okay. Well, I think I'll stumble across the
Mummy?
best place. Hi. What's going on?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Yes.
Nothing.
What's
Just
going on?
waste.
Waste?
Now go inside.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's pick that up. What's that? What is it?
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
What? Yes. Tell me what's going on. What are you
Waste.
burning?
Burn it.
Abrax. Abrax. Oh, hello. Mr. Bryden.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
I...
I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain.
Yes, please,
There has
let's
been
have a
an
chat about it.
astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes?
Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
the answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But
That's enough
Fair
now.
point. To be
You can
fair,
feast
he's
your
not,
eyes on
not
that hovel to your
exactly
heart's content, but there'll be
completely
no
out of the
digging.
ordinary.
No questions. I'm not interested.
but
Off with you.
But journal.
look, Mr. Bryden, my father's journal. It confirms he was with your brother during the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Ha, take that away from me. I'll be having none of that.
Maybe the
What do you
stone?
make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God.
Does his
Wait here a
brothers?
moment. I need to get something from inside.
Please say it's not a
I
shotgun.
waited for what felt like an age.
Is this how we're going to get in? Because obviously this item here is going to be...
I now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me.
Yeah, I
The
think
goat
his
stared
brother
at
may
me
have had it.
seemingly in pity as I stood there in that rolling fog.
I just can get some goat hair, maybe, instead of the horse hair. Maybe the horse hair is a
Finally,
red herring.
Mr. Bryden emerged.
Completely forgot about the goat.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Cars.
Incredible! A pair!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe.
Okay, so does that mean Dad's?
Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr.
think so.
Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm
No.
not.
Samuel
It
managed
really
to
isn't.
say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied
Dad?
too, the man were.
That would mean
My father.
Me dad,
You
eh?
what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason.
Probably.
Something unnatural occurred. I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we
Who's
must
the
rely
third
on
person?
our rational
I
faculties
need to know who this.
explain
I'm
any...
really intrigued. I
Promise
need to
me
know who
you'll
this
be
third
careful.
person is.
Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation, and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait,
Understood.
You're
Deal.
giving me permission to excavate?
Yes. I think he is.
Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank
If
you.
I can, that is.
I'll be sure to show
I
you my
might get
discoveries, Mr.
destroyed or
Bryden.
eaten or
I'd rather
something
you
or
don't.
lost.
Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass.
Didn't.
Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
Alright, thank you.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hob's Barrow.
I knew the journal or the stone or something would probably
As
convince
exciting
him.
as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of.
Yeah.
You told me he was
Too
crippled after
coincidental.
coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps?
Probably. It's probably why your dad didn't tell you about the whole, like, try to push away the paranormal stuff and
You
folklore
failed.
and things like that.
And so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
That's ominous. That's so fucking ominous. That is so ominous. That's an ominous statement. Oh my lord. I get the feeling this is not going to end well. What's in the
The
bucket?
empty bucket smells of rancid milk.
Hi. Hi, goat. Hi. Can I have some hair, maybe?
What a wild-looking thing.
I'm thinking, can I go on and get some hair? No. I wondered if the I wondered if the horse was a red herring. I should really get it from the goat. Head to the barrow.
Someone has carved the letters AR into the stone.
See, I'm wondering, do these have anything to do with
that's
that?
not it.
Because it seems like the stone there and two other side stones.
Finally, we shall excavate tomorrow. Though first, I need to find some workmen to assist me.
Might work. I wonder who we're gonna get. Right, so that's the barrow itself. So we need to head back to town. Right, oh, market's... Oh, okay, market's actually here. Hi. Oh,
Can I
pie.
interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
I also don't have any money. However, hi. Hi.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss.
Apples.
Would you like to try one on the house, like?
Yes,
Why,
please.
yes.
Here you are, miss.
Thank you.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Mutton pies!
Well, the horse, I don't think the horse will mind. Hi,
Good day.
lady.
Fresh produce.
What have you
what
got
have
for
you got?
sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
Ta-ra,
Thank you.
miss.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra.
Not tempting. I'm not hungry. Tins
Tins?
of corned beef. Ghastly.
Corned beef's not
The
bad.
box is full of various sprouts and onions. Nothing particularly tempting.
See, Thomasina, you're looking for stuff that you want to eat, not necessarily a horse. You should be looking at what a horse wants.
Hello,
Hi,
Miss
Miss Tompkins.
Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Ma'am?
Tell me about yourself.
How How do you fare, Miss
Tell me about the guy hanging around in the
I'm
background.
waiting for Mr. Ambrose.
Where you
Have
going?
you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Miss Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
Well, you cannot, like,
You are in the employ
really
of
help
Lord
if the
Panswick.
guy doesn't turn up, he
Aye.
doesn't turn up, and
He
you can't
employs
get milk
half a
that he,
billion
can't,
one
that
way
he
or
doesn't
another.
have. So I missed that, sorry.
I'm in need
Workers.
of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road,
To recluse.
I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Miss Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
Well, I've got to find some milk.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll
True,
take the
but
risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me.
I'll take the
But
risk.
she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So we're looking
So
for milk.
do we have a deal?
Aye, bring me some milk and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Goat milk.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye,
some goat milk?
he should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh,
Where's he
I
coming from,
hope
though?
so.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind.
Uh,
What do you
stones.
make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
You getting a bad vibe from them? I'm getting a kind of
Who's
bad
Miss
vibe.
Fenchurch?
His
I'm getting bad
lordship's
vibes.
housekeeper.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will.
True. Oh, where's he gone? Are you coming back? I want to talk to you at the background. Hello? Where's that guy gone?
Mutton pies!
I'm not interested in your mutton pies. I am, however, going to try and get some hair for this fiddle. Hi.
Hey girl, would you like an apple?
The monkey apple?
She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Okay. Well, that was a... I was expecting it to be nice and easy. I have an itchy foot. Give us a sec. I was expecting that to be nice and easy. But apparently not. Hi. Vegetables, do you have...
Good day.
Fresh produce.
Do you have any
Do
milk?
you have any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Good day.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. That's slander, that is. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm
Technically,
handing out
it's
rotten apples.
in writing because it's written on the screen, so it's liable. Maybe.
Good day.
Freshly selling them at a steep. Would Miss like to buy?
No, thank you.
Pie. Would you like a pie?
Perhaps you'd be more interested in a Scotch egg. Freshly made, just 1 penny each.
No, thank you. I really don't want a mutton.
I'm wondering how...
The bucket is rusty and full of holes. This must belong to someone.
Right, so... We're looking for milk. We're looking for a treat for thingy. We need hair to get the thing. And the shit with the shit.
Good
and
day.
go find
Hey,
Mr. Ambrose. Milk?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite.
Quite.
What do you make of these stones?
Don't look
May as
like
well-
out to me.
May as well ask him.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Alright, thank you. Right, so can we maybe go this way? We're looking for the farmer. Unless I can get the milk from the goat.
I should ask Mr. Bryden for permission before...
Knock knock. Hi.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me
You're
goat.
the goat?
Good luck.
Alright. Let's go milk a goat. Get the feeling it's not going to go to plan. Hi. Hello, Eunice. Would you like an apple?
Hey girl, would you like an apple?
Yes? Would you like it?
The grumpy thing isn't interested.
Marvellous. Right. Oh, no, I didn't want to look at the stone. I wanted to look at the apple.
The apple looks somewhat rotten.
You need to book it with a goat.
We are doing this.
Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Alright. I think the goat saw some questionable things. I think the goat saw some horrendous things, and that's probably why she's not very happy. That's why she's grumpy. Maybe let's not do that. Eunice?
I'm not sure what that was.
I can safely say I don't really know what that was either.
I don't know what's happening to me.
That was
All
a
this
vision.
superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
Hi, Eunice. Can I still have some milk? I would like some milk still.
I'm not going near that. I'm not going near that.
Alright, so I guess we're not getting the milk from the goat. That was freaky. That was not a good thing.
I should ask Mr. Bryden if...
Oh, okay, so I'm asking if you can milk it for her. Alright. Hi.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried
no.
and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Probably.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I've worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help. I'm certain of that.
Probably.
If you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
I'm going to rest
Okay.
for a while.
Fetch
Ta-ra
quest.
now.
Right. So, we're now having a quest chain. Because we need something for joints for Mr. Bryden, who then will get us some milk, which then we can give to the tenant here. Get some milk from the goat, then we can give that to the maid, who then introduce us to Mr. Panswick, who then give us some, potentially give us some workers so we can start excavating the barrow. Welcome to Thingy 101. Maybe go see the witch. That's probably the best bet. She'll have a home remedy for joints. You reckon? The first person I thought of. So we have a good old-fashioned quest chain on our hands. The goat doesn't want the apple. The horse doesn't want the apple. Or we still need the horse. We're having another flashback.
Daddy, I have something for you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it.
What we got?
I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
Oh, the pot.
Daddy, you must remember this. The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation.
It's very cute.
Where should I put it?
Shelf.
Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Perfect spot.
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely. There.
I don't know whether that's going to help him or not.
I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me.
You know what the creepy thing
I
is?
must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
The creepy thing is... Oh, squirrel. Red squirrel. Yes, the creepy thing is... She's talking about becoming a barrow digger like him, and he's trapped inside his body. Can't speak, can't move. He's probably screaming, no, don't do it. And he can't do anything about it. And that's creepy as hell, and that freaks me out a little bit. Can't even imagine like being completely locked in your own body. Like not being able to move and not being able to speak. Hi. Do you have anything for joints?
Yes. Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else.
Someone else. Mr. Bryden.
Yes, yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah.
What do you need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements. Elderflower and flirtwort. I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
All right.
Thank you.
Where
can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers.
I think I've seen one of them.
Some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
Seen one of them.
Where
it's
can
the
I find some
elderflower.
elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
All right. On the off chance, do you have any milk?
Do you have
and
any
I can
fresh
bypass
milk
this whole
going
question.
spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry.
Didn't think you would. Didn't think you would. Right.
Farewell.
Sneeze again. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling very sneezy today. Apologies. Right. So we're looking out for elderflower. I think I may know where one of the plants is. Maybe the fingerwort? Flirtwort? Shrub?
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So we're looking for something in the moors, maybe, or a garden. Or was that the other? Oh, hello. Hi.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Which work is that quote from?
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Thank you for your time. I'm looking for flirtwort. I can't remember what just said. That's not the way I wanted to go. Is it going to be something silly like it's in the flower box?
These flowers look pretty.
Okay, can I actually...
Joe,
Hello?
perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all.
Oh, sugar. Alright.
Hands off me, sugar.
Hi.
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off.
Come on, Joe. Be nice to our visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Sugar instead of an apple? Or sugar inside an apple? Alright. Let's ignore the flowers for now. Let's go and talk to... Let's get some hair. Hi. Would you like a sugar
Here you
cube?
go. Eat this.
You all happy?
Good girl.
Can I take some of your hair
Hopefully
now?
That's gained some trust between us.
I mean, you could always just, not stand right by the tail, right on the back end.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Thank you. Right, so let's combine that with
I must
that.
coat the hair with something waxy first, otherwise the string will have no friction.
I thought you would have... Alright. Thought you would have put the string on the bow.
There we are. This should
and
make sufficient
then
bowstring now.
waxed it. Never mind, got it in the wrong order. Strange order to do
I've
it in,
done
but...
it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Alright, so let's have a look at the... Let's go back to the Devil's Toe. Wait, wrong one. Wrong spot. Forgot I've got to go left here and then up to the church. And then we're going to go right to the cairn where the little girl was. And was it this? I can't remember. Was it up or was it right? Probably gonna regret this and it's gonna be the wrong way. Yes, it's the wrong way. I second guess myself. I legit second guessed myself there. Hello. I have something for you.
Look what I have for you.
Okay. Nice. Hopefully this music isn't copyright. I don't think it will be. If it is, I'm gonna be annoyed. She's fucking killing it though. Jesus. Are you Hob's sister? Shaq's not? Oh shit. Passed out? Hello? What time is it?
My head is spinning. What happened?
I'm intrigued. What did happen?
Hello? Where did she go?
She left the fiddle
The girl
though.
left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
Well, you gave a little girl a fiddle and she played the music and you ended up getting knocked out.
What a peculiar... I can't quite see the...
I don't quite know how that helped me. Right, so I keep on coming back here and I know there's nothing there. Right, so I don't quite know how that helped me entirely. And I'm not seeing anything down here. Nothing immediately jumping out at me.
I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Yes, actually was a lucky escape. And that's where we've got resin. I don't think it's gonna be down here.
Good day.
Yes?
Right, so
Where
flirtwort.
can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
So on the moors.
I have some elder...
Show me. No, this is not elderflower. It's cowbane. An easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh.
Okay.
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow. Very toxic to cattle.
Probably why it's called cowbane.
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here, and nowadays you might find the shrub...
I see. What does elderflower look?
Elderflowers are small. Elder shrubs can grow in...
Okay, I know where to get elderflower
Farewell.
now. Completely missed the thing. Red heron. Unfortunate. At least now we know though, so we can go to the market. Maybe buy some. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to buy it. Hold on. On the moors.
The water.
I don't know what significance of that is. Can I go that way? I've reached the beck. Down into town. Now I can talk to her.
Mutton pies!
Oh, hello, little girl. Hi, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
Very well done. Very well done.
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
You can do that? Go on then. No? Oh. Never mind. Hi.
Good day.
Fresh produce?
Elderflower?
Is that elderflower you're selling?
Aye. Perfect for teas and tinctures?
Any
True.
good for sore joints?
Aye. Penny a bunch?
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
Sorry, miss. Does it look like I'm running a charity?
Trade?
Can we work something out? A trade, perhaps?
I deal in cash only, miss. No coin, no elderflower. What do you take me for?
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Ta-ra. Jane? Can you maybe
Hello,
cause a
Jane.
distraction
Miss,
and while I
watch
steal
me
some
juggle.
elderflower? Think you can do that? Would you do that for me?
Very impressive.
I
No?
can juggle even more apples.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy.
Give her that one. And she's gonna get freaked out, maybe throw it. Because it's gonna worm or something.
Told you I could do it. Here's your apple back.
I'm very impressed.
Oh, she gives
The
a...
apple looks somewhat rotten. It's...
That's unfortunate.
I don't wish to give that away. Hello, Jane.
Miss,
Okay. She's got to be cause a distraction or something. Hello? Oh shit, someone in here.
That's not mine to interfere with.
Hi, Mrs.
Good
Duplancy.
day to you, pet.
Hello.
Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Alright. Do you know where he's
is Father
gone?
Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone
I
to
never
visit
actually,
his
but-
friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Tower Garden, you
Where
say?
is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course.
Maybe in the
He's
church
got a
tower?
lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well,
It is true.
he does have a spare key for the tower
Oh,
door
he
somewhere.
does now, does he? Does he? Spare
Do you know
key?
where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do
Alright.
recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere. For safekeeping, like. Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
Probably. Right. Do you have any
Do
milk?
you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry.
Alright. Do you know about
Does the name
Saxnot? We're going to go
Saxnot
up,
mean
I think,
anything to you?
rather than down for a change. For a change, we're going to go
Is
up
that
instead
a
of down.
village near Erdlow?
No, never mind. These box pews are most unusual. I've
Suppose
never
I've
seen
never
any
seen-
quite so tall.
Never seen box pews.
Folk like our privacy. Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
Some might accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now,
Entirely,
pet.
entirely possible.
I jest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
Do you think about the
What do
stones?
you make of these stones?
They are not Christian. I'm certain of that.
I
Fair
agree.
point.
Much older, I feel.
Older
Pagan,
than
probably.
Christianity? Oh,
Probably.
the youth of today.
I found out my father visited
Not even gonna
Bewley some
comment on that one.
25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman? William Bateman? I remember a William Baldwin. He were a right miserable sod.
Right,
My father
miserable
was only in
sod.
Bewley briefly, from what I understand.
Right, miserable.
I'm trying to piece together what he was doing here.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
My father took part
Do you
in
know
an
anything
excavation
about
at
the previous
Hobbs Barrow.
excavation?
Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
Thanks for your time.
Alright,
Lord be with you.
right. So, it's outside. You says it's the keys outside somewhere. Romeo and Juliet. Trying to think the guy that, where would he hide a key?
In memory of William Ager. In memory of Henry Crozier.
Henry Crozier.
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet. This plaque is surrounded by cracking plaster. In memory of...
Okay, cracking plastic. Can we be incredibly rude and
I think I can chip away at this plaster.
destroy this plaster? That's something you would do? In all fairness, if you're in this situation,
There's a
would
key
you
behind
actually...
Here. This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Okay. Like, would you deface that kind of property? Would you do that? On the off chance that there was a key behind it?
It's locked.
You have the key. I thought you might use the key automatically. Ooh, not the map.
Capital.
Capital. Right. That really baffles me. It's like, why would you do something like
A
that?
small label on the pot reads Flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Can I take some? Yeah, got some. Alright. So now we just need elderflower. So now we need to get some elderflower from that girl. Or
I
somewhere
should
else.
put the key back.
I'm glad you're going to do it automatically. Are you going to replaster the thing?
There. I hope that stays on.
Alright. A very odd thing to do, but okay.
I can't just steal the elderflower. There must be another... I'm not sure they would be in...
Can I swap the cow bin with...
Hmm.
Oi! Keep your grubby hands off me produce.
Sorry.
That may well...
The postmaster's storeroom is...
Can I use the app? Can I throw
I'm
the
not
app over the
sure
side?
what that would achieve.
Maybe lure her eyes? Unless, she's looking over that way. Is this just a timing thing? Let's wait until she looks the other way for it.
Oi! Keep your grubby...
Sorry, that's a peculiar...
Hello,
Jane.
Hi.
What?
I don't get what
Very
the...
impressed.
I can juggle.
I dare you.
Easy.
So I'm not in control.
Told you I could do it. Here's your apple back.
There you go.
I'm very impressed.
Be careful with those things.
Oh,
Yes, miss.
Hello, Jane.
Miss,
okay. Did you say that before? Did she say that the first time?
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
Do you want to do it
I
again?
dare.
Easy.
Is it just a matter of time thing? Whether she's going to accidentally drop one the next time? Then be careful with them.
Told you I could do it. Here's your apple back.
I'm very...
So we definitely need to get that.
I really don't want to...
So obviously she's juggling the thing. I was expecting to see there's something to be living inside the apple. And that she's juggling it, she'll see the fact that there's something creepy inside of it. And then she'll drop it. Or throw it or something. Unless we'll have to make... We'll have to make it creepy. Like make it more gross. Or grosser. Worms. Can we say worms? We saw some worms, didn't we? Where were the worms? Where did we see the worms? I don't even know if they're still going to be there. Oh, the mushroom. Where we rescued a doll. Nope, I didn't want to go that way. Thank you very much for that. Fantastic. It was up here, wasn't it? Hi. Get up the way, bird. Worms.
You're coming with me, little fellow. I shall name you Kenneth.
Oh, Kenneth the Worm. Just the
I've
one?
already taken one.
Alright. So... Kids... Let's combine the worm... I should see if it works best, actually. Combine the worm with the apple.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Is that going to be enough, though? Is the one going to be enough? Maybe distract her? So, plan maybe, I'm going to assume, if we give her that apple...
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
She's going to throw it. It's going to cause a distraction.
Yuck, a worm.
And we can...
Oi, put those back!
Sorry.
You'll pay for any damaged goods.
Sorry, miss.
Okay. So... Let's pick that back up. Let's
Hello
try...
again, little worm.
Hello again, Kenneth. So, did I do that wrong? Okay. Do I...
I dare you to juggle...
Easy.
Apple...
Yuck, a worm.
Yuck. Knock them over. Now can we use cowbane with herbs and swap them over? Yes. Aha! I thought we were
I
going to
managed
take
to swap
it
them without her
and
noticing.
then get her to do it again and then put them back. Swap them over instantly. Right, so now we have the tincture. Now we have the stuff for Mrs. Lady. So let's head to the witch. A purveyor of natural remedies. Hi.
Good day.
Hi, I've got what you need.
I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
There you go.
There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question.
Thank you.
It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Probably does, you know. Probably actually legitimately does. Right, so now we can go to the farm. Hi. Knock knock. Oh. Knock knock. I have a herbal remedy for you.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Miss Walker.
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said
True.
to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try.
Please don't show us rubbing yourself.
Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel
Sorry.
like a lad of 20 again. I suppose
Nice.
you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
If you
Please.
don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange.
Yes, please. So now we can now we've got the milk.
Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
Eunice, you saw some horrible stuff.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Right. Thank you. Creeping off back in the house. Just didn't turn around and walk. You just walked backwards, like, you know, Homer in the hedge. Just still quite funny. Right. So now we can go back to town. Head down here. Hi, Miss Tompkins. I have some milk for you.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Yes.
Mum, you've saved my hide.
Thank you.
You.
You're welcome.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose.
Probably.
Anyway,
I mean, he's
I'm heading back
doesn't
to
normally
Brunswick
disappear.
Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Yes,
Very
actually.
much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Just take the
Follow
chance.
me, then.
Yeah, let's just take that chance, shall we?
Come on over. It's not much further.
Ah, so we've unlocked a new area. Hop. There we go. There we go. Hi. Oh, we've got sheep. Free roaming
What time do
sheep.
you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here then.
Goat milk.
What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint. Since when does his lordship take goat's
Bint,
milk with
sorry.
his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweet
Well-
before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
To be fair, lady, it's better than the milk that you haven't got. Rude.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
All right, Miss Fenchurch, I have words for
Hello
you.
there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Alright, calm down. Shall I just take me milk and go?
Some fine-looking flowers. Some fine-looking flowers.
Okay.
That is well out of my reach. It's a symbol of some kind. A moon, perhaps?
Do I have anything to show? Would you like to see my knife?
I shan't lower myself to such barbarity.
I mean, it would have been fun. Just saying.
I'm not sure what that would
Journal.
I'm not sure they would be. I don't wish to. I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
We can talk to her. All right.
Are you deaf,
That makes
girl?
sense.
Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Armed with what?
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around
Oh,
here
hello.
are the pheasant.
Are
And
you?
perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady.
Hello.
Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
How did I know that was him? How did I know that was
Lord
Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone.
Much older and far less handsome?
I was expecting a crusty old
Something
guy.
like that.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now,
Well, you can,
may I
can you?
ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to
We
excavate
are
Hobbs Barrow
excavating.
tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're
Yes.
in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman.
Oh,
Come along.
okay.
I promise I don't bite.
Fair enough. Bye. She's not very nice here.
For generations,
Not a nice woman.
this chapel was a place of unique devotion. This was
Okay.
until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but
I'm getting the
only
feeling
with the
that that's
isolated
odd.
few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated
I'm
once
confused.
more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth.
Okay. I think I might get
But I
that.
digress.
I think I might get it.
Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man.
Alright,
Good luck,
thank you.
my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yes?
Excuse
I've
me.
heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Strange things are
Farewell,
being,
my beauty.
traded for labour.
wait,
Alright. Horace, hi.
is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks.
Fair point. But I get the feeling this church that he's building here isn't to God. We were talking about him and being a godless place and the church, obviously the church in town, which kind of makes it not a godless place. Hi. Can I talk to you?
Oh, another strumpet looking to find our way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
Absolutely not.
Of the sort.
Absolutely not. The
I've seen plenty
cheek.
of your sort before.
The absolute cheek. I'll be back, wench. Right. So can we... go see Mrs... Let's go to the church and right here, isn't it? Can we maybe get in the church? Hi. Hi, Mr. Planty.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
Do you have any Bakewell puddings?
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. Duplancy?
Could I have one or two?
You're too late, pet.
Or 6?
I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking.
Dang it. It's never
Truth
easy.
Be told,
Never
my
easy.
dear husband Albert passed away recently. My thoughts are all over the shop.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to
I'm very,
hear that.
Very, very sorry for your loss.
He's in God's hands now.
I was a little bit rude there. I apologise.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Yeah.
Too many years to count. He was the cobbler here in Bewley, the most dashing cobbler in
The cobbler
all
who
of
made
England,
boots for
I used to
Hob?
tell him.
For the goblin?
Love is precious, pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
Very true.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
May I ask
Bakewell
who
puddings?
you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. Duplancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else to talk. This must belong to Miss... That's not mine to inter...
Okay. Still
They
locked?
are still locked.
Yeah, thought so. So how are we going to get the Bakewells off Mr. Duplancy? Is he in the graveyard? Oh. Hello, cross.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name, Albert Duplancy.
Gravedigger's here as well.
No, just looking.
Just
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
Maybe mend your own boots?
Hello.
Buy new boots?
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
May as well ask him
Naught to
everything.
say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Okay,
Does
grave.
this fresh grave belong to Mrs. Duplancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Okay, so maybe something for... Can we ask her about the grave? Maybe?
Good
Hi.
day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. Duplancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Okay, so we can talk about, maybe we can find out something.
I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford naught more than a simple wooden cross. You were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been
flowers.
gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
He probably would.
Precious hippiastrum were the first to
Hippiastrum.
go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
Oh.
What does a
Are we looking
hippiastrum
for a
flower look
hippiastrum?
like?
Oh,
What we're looking for?
beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he
Okay.
loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippiastrum were just
Bakewells?
perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
I think I may have found
What does a
one
hippiastrum flower
inadvertently.
look like?
Oh, tall, hard
Okay.
to grow. They were his the remarkable. That's why you see.
Skip that
Let
because
me
I've already
know.
Of course, Mrs.
in
Thanks for your
conversation.
time.
Lord
Thank
be
you.
with you.
Or do I give it to him? Do I give it to her? Or I don't have it yet. I think I know where they are though. These ones right here.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. Duplancy mentioned.
So how am I going to get them? And they don't smell?
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippiastrum.
Apologies.
Move!
Well, that confirms it.
Damn, pretty confirmed. Can I talk to you? Hi.
Those flowers. May I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Alright, calm down. A little bit rude. Hi, Miss Tompkins.
Good day.
Hello.
I
And
really need
I
one of
need-
those
need one of those
hippiastrum
flowers.
Why?
It's a long story.
It's for a
Might you
grave.
please be able to get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourite. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mom. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman.
Aye. We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm
Okay.
worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
That's a fair point. That is a fair
I'm
point.
sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case.
Probably not.
He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
gonna
You're
do
ever
it.
so kind, Mum.
We're gonna have to do it. All right.
Goodbye.
And
I'd best get back to
actually, to be fair, I should probably ask her.
Have
Sorry,
you found me?
Not yet.
Please keep looking.
I should probably ask her about Mr. Ambrose. I've no idea where he lives. See you later, lady. Oh, there was a guy there. Hi. Sorry. I'll just come in. Hi. Hello.
Good day.
Hello there.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not
Oh,
seen
Ralph.
you around before.
I'm just visiting.
Do
Do you know
Mr.
Mr.
Ambrose?
Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
East.
Thank you. What
Okay,
brings you to
so
the
it's
market
got to be
today?
off the edge of
Purchased
to
a
the right.
Scotch
It
eggs
is,
for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't want to eat anyone else's
I'm
food.
looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Thank you. So, no, I don't want the alley. Hi, bye. I want that one. I want to the right. Flashback. Another flashback.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path.
Probably.
She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that.
Don't know what's going
Do you
on
know
with it.
that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Alright.
This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow.
West Kennet.
I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl."
I'm actually really going through all these.
Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece."
It is a big
Once
pot.
you moved it to your study,
It's very big.
I remember creeping in to take a peek at it.
Take a closer look.
We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you
Avebury.
bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed.
Rats are kind of cute. Rats, I like
I
rats.
think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this
Pottery
one.
shard.
I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is.
Unfortunate.
When you're feeling better, we can
I
go
get the
out
feeling
on
this is a bad idea.
expeditions together again, just like we used
Just
to.
a hint. Just a
I
vibe
promise
I'm
you'll
getting.
get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
Okay. So it's coming from the east.
There's something ahead on the road.
Coming this way. Oh, hello. We're actually spotting something. We're moving into the barrows. Into the moors.
My God!
Excuse me? Excuse me? What exactly is going on right now?
Mr. Ambrose! I'm going to help you.
Yeah, let's do something about that. Cat? You want to disappear?
The milk is not salvageable.
Unfortunate. Although I don't need the milk anymore.
Let me free you, sir. Curses! The rope is bound too tightly. I can't even free his mouth. Don't worry, sir. I'll find a way to free you.
Knife, maybe?
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you
Okay.
free.
I'm glad I got the knife earlier on now. I was wondering what it was for.
He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further.
Who the hell did that to him?
His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent.
What the hell's going on?
I was dismayed at such savagery and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act.
I'm hoping not.
After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free.
I mean, there's been anti-milk and, lactose intolerant, and there's, what they've done to this guy.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, are you fine?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself, the devil. I saw the devil.
Who
was it a
did
little
this
goblin?
to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Tell me.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward
Okay.
Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
Yes, and run away?
My love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand.
Yeah, let's go.
As we made the arduous trek
let's
to
go see
Panswick
Miss
Manor,
yeah.
I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him.
I mean,
He insisted
he's
that he
not
didn't
exactly
remember anything, except for his
small, if
nightmarish
you know what I mean.
visions.
Can you describe them? I do find it funny about sweeping the outside. The grass. The dirt.
Eddie!
Hi.
Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Fret not, my love.
He was
you'd abandoned
attacked
me.
and tied
Thank
to
your friend here
a
for helping me out of a
post
Oh,
with
Eddie!
vines and stuffed his mouth with flowers.
Hang on.
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
I quit.
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow.
Alright. Alright, so I guess we've got the flowers now.
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No,
Thank you.
Thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
You're welcome.
Thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Alright. See you later, guys. Thank you.
Good
Can I
luck,
take a
you
brush? Can I take the brush? I can't interact with the brush. Alright. So let's go give the... I'm sure she'll probably want to... I could lay it on the grave myself. I get the feeling I need to give it to her. She'll probably want to do it herself. You know, it's her husband. Hi, I have something for you.
I have something for you.
Yes.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come
Okay.
with me, won't you?
Of course,
Yes.
Mrs. Duplancy.
Let's go. Let's go see him. That was a bit of a weird... That's weird. Like, who does that to someone? Right.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me.
Fair
Think of
point.
his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet.
It's what most blokes
Good man,
just
old
want.
Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
No.
It's the
Part in
part
between.
in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident many years ago. Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body.
Yeah,
unable to
it is a
express
fear of mine
oneself
as
while the
well. I
world
would
continues
absolutely
around
hate
you.
that.
That is
That would
what I
freak me
fear.
out in no end.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling.
Look nice. A
down
nice
on
set of
us.
pixels.
Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought
Thank you.
an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To
Thank
be
you.
truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing
It's
of the
okay.
sort.
It's okay to keep some of your own
I'll stay
cakes.
here
You
with
made them.
Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
Thank
and
you.
you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Okay, let's get with Bakewell tarts.
Here they are.
Alright. So we have Bakewell puddings. Right, guys, however, on that note, the great cake escapade has finally come to a close. We're going to leave that here for this week. Holy fetch quest. That was a lot of backwards and forth trying to do like a huge quest chain, that one. Finally done it though. I think we're alright. need to give these cakes to Mr. Panswick, if we're even allowed back on the estate. You give them to him, which will secure our digging rights for tomorrow. And I think that's the last part, maybe, of this chapter. Not entirely sure. I have no idea who kidnapped or caught and tied up Mr. Ambrose. It seemed weirdly natural, like a cult kind of thing, tied to a lamppost or tied to a signpost with vines really tightly, moused up with flowers and then wrapped with things. A little bit weird and a little bit unexpected. I didn't expect to see anyone like that, especially in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully we'll find out what happened to him. I don't know if it's connected to the Barrow or not. We still need to get into the Barrow. I think we're really close to actually excavating the Barrow and finding out what's going on. Who knows? I think we might be. I'm still thoroughly enjoying this. I'm getting more and more questions. I have questions as to what the heck's going on. And the whole folklore is kind of cool. I like the idea. I like folklore stories in general. I have no idea what's going on though. I have no idea what the connection is properly before, with my dad in the Barrow itself. What they saw in there. Is it reversible? That the goblin told us that it's reversible? That he can help me dad? Not entirely sure how that's going to be the case. It's all up in the air. I have no idea. I am very intrigued though, and I do want to, like, one of those games where I'm kind of itching to play more and find out what the hell's going on. It has grabbed us like in that situation. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to hit that like button. Come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support, it is much appreciated. You know I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And as always, see you on the flip side. Bye bye.